Organic lines. Organic lines are a little bit wobbly, flowy, natural. But geometric lines are straight, pointy. Someone used a ruler or a tracer to make straight lines and shapes, whereas nature can make organic lines. If you watch a water drop fall down a windshield, it will go in a wobbly, organic line. We can also see water changing the ground, making a line and changing its mind however it wants. Today we're going to use a little water droplet, which is actually a piece of glass, and let it decide where the line goes. Put it to the side of your paper, and you are going to put your pencil or marker behind it. You are going to push the water droplet or button or coin or pebble, whatever you have, very, very slowly. It will decide where it wants to take the line. You only have to keep it moving with your pencil, and then stop when you get to the other edge. Your pebble or your water droplet or your glass globule might travel around the whole paper, or it might go a short distance. But anytime you get to the edge, you can stop and find a new starting spot somewhere on the edge. I'm deciding where to start, but then the pebble decides where to go. I only push it with my pencil to see where it wants to go. You can decide how many lines you want to make for your art. You can decide to start on the bottom, top, left, or right. But then your pebble decides where to go, and you don't have the control, like a lot of things in nature. Take your time and go as slow as you can. You might be done when you have 4 or 5 lines. You might want to do more. As I sit back and look at this, it reminds me of a map. A map has lines just like this, organic and flowy, because the water changes our earth. A map shows our water, our rivers and streams, but it also has colors that show different kinds of land, like desert and forest. Artists make maps, and sometimes they add lots of fun details from their imagination or from real life. I'm going to turn my organic lines into a map. I'm deciding that there could be a lake or an ocean. I'm filling in an area created by my organic lines. I will make water blue on my map. You don't have to. I looked around to figure out where I thought a forest might be on my map. I'm making little green fuzzy triangles to show the forest. Here's a map by an artist that also shows a village and mountains. Here's a map that is dark and has special places. I'm going to try to make a village in my map. I'm using a square with a triangle on top. I'm going to make really large triangles for mountains. I'm going to try and use my water drop to make another lake. As I keep building out details in my map, I get more and more ideas. I also found this other art supply, which is a water-soluble oil pastel, which means it's actually going to rub in really nicely into my map and make my ocean darker. I decided my village might have some farms, and where you see farms, you see straight lines in the earth. You see rows and rows of something growing. Maybe you have a swamp or a desert. Maybe you use brown to show that. Maybe it's a magical chocolate land. It's all up to you what's on your map. I'm going to keep on coloring and adding details today and maybe another day so that there's so much to look at on my map. I'm going to keep on going, adding details like boats and little people and little amusement parks so that this looks like a place that someone would like to live. So all you need is a button or coin or pebble, and you can begin organic lines that turn into a map.